Good morning, everyone. So, today we are going to start with the exercise of our chapter number 22, Government. Okay, so we will start with first of all, we will start with tick the correct options. So, the first one is the Latin word gubere means, उसका मतलब क्या होता है? To govern. A. Second one is on the basis of the source of the power, three forms of the government. कौन से तीन forms है? Democracy, monarchy and dictatorship. Third one is what are the three levels of the government in India? So the three levels of the government in the India are central, state and the local one. Moving to the fourth one, the three organs of the government are, तो कौन से तीन organs है? The legislature, the executive and the judiciary. Fifth one, the right to the vote is called as, right to the vote is been known as an suffrage. Next one is state whether the following statements are true or false and rewrite the statement to correct them. The first one is government refers to the body that exercises ruling authority. Yes, it's true. Second one is the king or the queen is the head of the government in the democracy. No, they are the head in the monarchy. Democracy में तो वो नहीं है. They are the head in the monarchy. Moving to the third one, Germany was under to the dictatorship of Adolf Hitler. Yes, it's true. Moving to the fourth one, at a state level, there is a central or union government which looks after the governance of the entire country. No, false. क्योंकि वो state level पे नहीं होती है, वो national level पे होती है. It's on the national level, not at the state level. Moving to the fifth one, a government needs not deal with the poorer section of the society. No, false, because government needs to deal with all the sections of the society, not only the rich one, not only the poor one. Moving to the answer the following questions in one sentence. The first one is who is an heir apparent? Heir apparent is an heir or the successor whose right to the title cannot be taken if another heir is born. मतलब कि अगर कोई दूसरा भी आ जाता है, then also no one is there to just take his or her title. The seat of the power is an hereditary. So जब कभी भी कोई भी monarch या king die करता है, so the power automatically pass to its heir apparent who will become the next monarch or the next king. Next one is how does a government provide health service to the citizens? So government health service कैसे provide करता है? Providing health care facilities to the people is one of the vital role of the government, and for this purposes it established hospitals and dispensaries. Government ने क्या establish किया है? Hospitals and dispensaries also. Third one is what is the representative democracy? So the form of the democracy जिसके अंदर the people participate in functioning of the government and through which the representatives have been selected, and that representative is known as a representative democracy. And in representative democracy the people elects their leaders and representatives. वो क्या करते हैं? अपने representatives को elect करते हैं with the universal adult franchise. Moving to the fourth one, the suffrage movement is associated with which section of the human population? So it has been, organized with the struggle of the women to fight for the right to vote, because women were not getting right to vote. So it is on the women to get right to the vote. Fifth one is why is democracy important? Democracy has been considered as the most suitable form of the government. Why? Because it's the people's government and the people have right to कि उनकी needs को वो fulfill किया जाए. And democracy also provides the people opportunity to realize their true potential by giving them rights, freedoms and assigning them duties. Answer the following question in brief. First one is what is meant by the government. So the government refers to the body that exercise the ruling authority. मतलब कि जो rule कर रहा है. As the governing body, the government organizes the affairs of the state and regulates administrative functions. वो states के affairs को भी देखता है and it also regulates the administrative functions. Moving to the second one, what are the main types of the government? So the main types of the government are democracy, monarchy and dictatorship. What do you mean by an authoritarian government or dictatorship? मतलब कि जब when only one person heads to be the government और उन्हीं के मर्जी से by his or her own wishes without any election and without paying any attention to the people's needs or the wish, what happens that person rules according to only and only his or her wish. That is known as an dictatorship. उसे कहते हैं dictatorship. Moving to the fourth one, what are the three levels of the government in India? The three levels of the government in India are central government, state government and local self-government. Moving to the last question and answer the question in brief. What do you understand by the term universal adult franchise? मतलब कि जब रिप्रेजेंटेटिव डेमोक्रेसी की बात होती है, पीपल्स जो है वो अपने लीडर्स को इलेक्ट करते हैं, रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स को इलेक्ट करते हैं यूजिंग यूनिवर्सल एडल्ट फ्रेंचाइज. और हमारे इंडिया के सारे सिटीजन्स, एडल्ट सिटीजन्स जिनकी एज इज़ अबाउट 18 ईयर्स, दे आर बीन एंटाइटल्ड टू वोट. दे कैन वोट. वो क्या कर सकते हैं? दे आर बीन एबल टू वोट. Now moving to the answer the following questions in detail. The first one is differentiate between democracy and monarchy as forms of the government. So what is democracy? In democracy, the people are the one who gives the power to the government to make decisions. And in monarchy, the monarch like king or queen has the power to rule the country. The real power lies in the hand of the people in democracy, whereas in monarchy, the king and queen is the head of the government and they have, means he or she has the power to take all the decisions. In democracy, the elections have been periodic, means the people elect their representative after a fixed number of the years. And here the monarchy, it has been an hereditary. अगर कोई king मर गया तो automatically उनका जो बेटा है वो सीट पर आ जाएगा. The people have no right to choose who will rule them. The biggest advantage of the democracy is that the government is answerable to the people. Government को आंसर देना पड़ता है people को उनकी सारी activities और decisions का. And यहाँ का सबसे बड़ा disadvantage ये है that the people does not have any right to elect their ruler. उनके खुद के ruler को elect करने की उनके पास कोई right नहीं है. Next one is distinguish between democratical and dictatorial forms of the government. So democratic government means कि here the elections have been periodic. People elect their representatives over the fixed years of the time. Whereas dictatorial में एक ही person होता है who is the head of the government and he is the one who is been governed by, मतलब कि वही govern करते हैं, अपनी मर्जी से ही सब चलाता है without any elections. Here the real power lies in the hand of the people and here this government, the dictator assumes all the, मतलब उसके पास ही सारे का सारा power होता है. And if the people are not satisfied with the function of the democratic, so what they will do is कि next election में they won't vote them. और यहाँ पे तो this is the undesirable, unpopular form of the government and no people wants to have this because the people are facing many hardships because of the whims of the dictator. मतलब dictator के हिसाब से ही चलना पड़ता है. There is a no right of the people. Moving to the next one, state the needs of the government by enumerating its main functions. The first one is maintenance of law and order. Government जो है वो law की देख रेख करेगा and it will have a look कि everyone has been following the law and the order. Second one is defense of the country. So the government will maintain its armed force to defend the nation and it will also maintain the friendly relations with the other countries. Resolution of the socio-economic problems. So what happens कि government जो है वो यहाँ पे ऐसे decisions लेगी in the problems such as poverty, unemployment and discrimination और वो poorer और needy sections का भी अलग से ध्यान रखेगी. Next one is health service and infrastructure. So what happens that the government will provide healthcare services, facilities to the people of the, and it is a vital function of the government also. The government will establish hospitals and dispensaries and it is the responsibility of the government to provide the basic facilities like good roads, public transport service systems and electricity, waters and so on and so on and so on. Next one is the provision of an education facilities to the government or to the people. Means कि हमारे यहाँ पर most probably mass जो है वो illiterate है. So to literate them, to remove the illiteracy, there should be and many such programs जो कि government launch करेगी. Okay. And the next one is, why are the election necessary in a democratic country? So the democratic form of the government जो है ना, in which the people choose their representatives to form the government. So in democracy what happens? The people are given the power. लोगों के पास पावर होता है गवर्नमेंट को बनाने का जो कि डिसीजंस बनाएगी. एंड पीपल डू दिस थ्रू द इलेक्शंस. और जब इलेक्शन का टाइम होता है तो जो एडल्ट सिटीजन्स हैं और कैंडिडेट्स हैं वो उन्हें अपने चॉइस के रिप्रेजेंटेटिव को इलेक्ट कर सकती है और वो ही धीरे धीरे बनता है गवर्नमेंट. एंड इफ़ द पीपल आर नॉट सेटिस्फाइड विद द फंक्शन ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट इन द पावर, मतलब अब जो गवर्नमेंट है वो अच्छी तरीके से फंक्शन नहीं कर रही है, सो व्हाट विल हैपन दैट दे विल नॉट वोट टू दैट representative in the next election में उसे वोट दिया जाएगा नहीं. So this is how the elections have been formed and this is why it's been necessary. Here we are completing our chapter number 22. Thank you everyone and have a nice day.